we used to go out and we used to greet each of our guests. I mentioned this earlier, where we just don't do that. If you want to come, enjoy, and leave, we're fine with that. And that's actually kind of baked into our whole presentation. This is a time for you to connect, not a time for me to connect. So that hey, how you doing kind of stuff is not something we do. And I actually consult people to not do that. If you're setting up an outdoor hospitality, you're setting up a business on your property. And treat it like that. And these are your customers, and don't assume your customers are socialites like you.
Right.
Assume what you advertise. This is a time for them to come, to chill, to connect, and enjoy what you've set up. And that's just something I do with the guests. So a lot of times I don't really know what they're doing down there.
And that
Like I
may
said
be a
before, I
good
don't really
thing.
want to know.
So, but the first time they probably come in or wherever you give them the information because they need to know it. And then maybe if they come back, they probably just go to their
Well, I
second.
actually don't meet many of our guests. Most of our
Really?
guests, they come and they've got the directions are pretty dialed in. They know exactly where they are. We got the signage and stuff, so they know exactly where to go. Only if they request our help, then we'll go down there and see them.
Are your
And
binders in each
yep,
area location?
yeah. There's very few questions that come through. I mean, they kind of
I would
have it.
have plenty just because that's me, but I'm inquisitive. I'm
Yeah.
just like, how does this? How does
Yeah. And some of them do open up like that. Like some, I had just a lady up by Woodland Park who came, and she's even said she's been eyeballing me for a while. And she and her husband came and they stayed. They've got a property up there. They want to do the same kind of thing. So they were very inquisitive. They were asking me all sorts of questions about a lot of the questions we already covered. Is that how do you make my private property into an asset, into a revenue generating asset? And that's a very Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad kind of
Yes.
feeling. Like I've got this property that just costs me a lot of money, mowing the lawn, taxes. I got to upkeep and stuff. It's taking money out of our pockets and not putting money into your pockets. And I read that book 25 years ago, but I didn't really apply it until I started glamping, because now I am using my property. We still live here. We're still avoiding rent. Avoiding rent. That's really not making money. It's just changing money. But now I'm making money, and it's good money. There's a lot of margins in glamping, and I quit teaching actually. I don't have a day job, and Wendy doesn't have a job, and so this is our income, and we're living pretty comfortably doing it.